All right, section 3.3 is looking back at some of the things you did in chapter 1. If here was a set of values of some data, if you were going to calculate all of these different things, the sum of these values would be 55, and the mean or the average would be 11. The median or middle number is 10. The mode is 17. The range is 13. The interquartile range would be 10, because that would be this value subtracting that one, because they're the first and third quartiles. The standard deviation, if you went with, would be 5.8. And if you approximately, so 5.87, let's say. And then, or if you went with dividing by n, it would be 5.25. And if you were to square those numbers, the variance then would be 34. And the other one would be 27.5. So now, if we were to take and say, add 5 to each value, this would become 9, this would be 12, this would be 15, and 22, and 22. And then if we go and recalculate all of these different items, the sum would be now 80. The mean returns to 16. The median would now be 15. The mode would be 22. The range would be 13. The interquartile range would be 10. The standard deviation would be 5.87, or 5.25 if you went with a sample. And those as variance would be 34 and 27.5. So, as you can see, with these, the mean, the median, and the mode all would increase or decrease by what is ever added or subtracted to it. The range, the interquartile range, the variance, and the standard deviation, those all would stay the same. And the sum would increase by this number times the number of values, or decrease by it. And that is what section 3 is all about. Understanding that the mean, median, and mode will increase or decrease by whatever is added to or subtracted from each of the values, and the range, interquartile range, variance, standard deviation, they would not change. Those are the measures of spread. These are the measures of central tendency. And that ends this lesson.